save it for every event. What?
You should write one and then put it on the thing. Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
So, hey everybody, Adrian Fontes here running for Arizona Secretary of State. Big news today, the January 6th Commission in Washington, D.C. has issued a couple of subpoenas to two Arizonans, as far as I know, might be a couple more, but two important critical figures. We'll talk about each one. One to Dr. Kelli Ward, who is the chairperson of the Republican Party for the state of Arizona, and the other one to Representative Mark Finchem, who is a sycophant and a bootlicker to Donald Trump. He's also running for Secretary of State, but anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. The one for Dr. Ward is because, well, both of them are for the same general reason. The general reason is they tried to subvert the 2020 election. Different ways, but they did it, but they're on the same team. They probably only got participation trophies when they were kids because they don't know how to lose with grace. Donald Trump lost ungracefully, and Dr. Kelli Ward decided that she wanted to defraud the United States of America by signing a document that said she was the duly elected elector to the Electoral College. She did, and a couple other people did. 10 other people did. And they sent this to the Secretary of State and to the National Archives, basically saying they were somebody that they were not. It's like if you sent in a totally fraudulent tax form to the IRS, right? You're trying to defraud the United States, except it's different because she wasn't just doing a personal financial interaction with the government like the IRS. She was trying to take your vote away from you and take your voice away from you. That's what Dr. Kelli Ward was doing when she lied about being an elector to the Electoral College. She lied. It's really that simple, right? And she did it in writing, and then she sent a copy to the National Archives, which I find, at least, you know, she got that part right. I don't know. Anyway, then Mark Finchem, who himself is a rejected cop from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and he's out here wearing cowboy hats now, pretending like he's a cowboy, which great work on that cosplay there, Mark. He was at January 6th and tried to, with all of his cohort, stop the Constitution of the United States from happening. They actively interfered with the constitutional process of the United States, where Vice President Mike Pence and the United States Congress were certifying the outcome of the election on January 6th. So this is a long-term conspiracy. I think all these folks are involved in this. There is proof, there is evidence. We have it in writing, we have them showing up, we've got them on picture, we've got them on camera, they're on social media, all this other sorts of stuff. That's important because at some point, justice may take a little longer than we want it to, but it's going to be served. And let justice be served on these folks, right? Let them be subpoenaed, let them get charged, let them present their evidence, let the Sixth Amendment, let them have lawyers. Let's do the process the way it's supposed to happen, the way we did the 2020 election, the way it's supposed to happen. With rules, with process, with a fair outcome. Winners win, losers lose. That's how it's supposed to work. That's why I'm running for Secretary of State. Because you need somebody that you can rely on to just call balls and strikes. And what we need from you is petition signatures to finish getting on the ballot. We'd love to have some donations if you can. That's great. You can go to electfontes.com and do that. But remember, the news of the day is this. The January 6th Commission in Congress is doing its job. They're being slow, they're being methodical, they're being careful. And they're slowly but surely going to bring justice because there's a group of Americans who don't believe in your vote. They don't believe in the democratic process that upholds this republic. Now, by the way, a lot of people will say, hey, Adrian, you say protect democracy, but we're not a democracy, we're a republic. We're both. Try to hold both of these thoughts in your heads, folks. The United States of America is a federal republic. We're a constitutional republic. We have a federalist system, but it is that representative democracy where you get to vote for the representatives to the Republican government, right? All of these words interact, and it's okay if you don't like that I use one word or another. We're all entitled, but it's not wrong to say that we are a democracy, nor is it wrong to say we're a republic. You've got to understand these things, and you've got to understand these folks tried to subvert your election. They tried to subvert your vote. They faked it in documents. They tried to physically stop the process by invading Congress on January 6th. We cannot depend on these people. We cannot depend on these people. And I want to be real clear on this. It's not all Republicans. This is not partisan. There are good American Republicans out there who understand that this is wrong. They understand that these folks tried to subvert your Constitution and your vote, and they don't approve of it. They may not be very loud about it, and that's okay. There's politics to consider, I get that. But at the end of the day, most Americans understand Donald Trump lost 2020, and that's okay. It's not going to end the world. It's not going to, overturn the whole wide spectrum of things unless you only believe in one guy. I don't just believe in one guy. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in you, the voters, and I really hope that we can make sure that not only get us on the ballot, but make sure to keep the folks in power who are going to give you a reliable government that you can depend on. That's what I stand for. I'm Adrian Fontes. I'm running for Arizona Secretary of State. Thank you so much for the support we've gotten. I was in Payson yesterday. It was awesome. We're going to be in Safford on Saturday night. I'm excited about that. Getting all over the state. electfontes.com is the website. Check it out. Pitch in if you can. Sign the petition form, and we'll catch you next time.